My friends, everything is okay. Are you alright? This is TNC TV official from where you can get knowledge of English. Have you ever asked yourself why I don't speak English fluently? I'm telling you here to TNC TV official, we have decided to make sure all of the people they have to speak English fluently. You have to speak English like American, like British, like English native. You want to speak English like who? Like American, like British, like English native? Dear friends, here to TNC TV official, we deliver you online classes. It means that you can follow me. I can follow you too, everywhere you are. If you have the book, Get Knowledge of English, myself I have written. We can start from lesson number 1, lesson number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, and you finish all of the lessons and you understand all of the lessons of English. You can speak English like an English speaker, the best English speaker. You have to speak English like someone really who is literate. Every day is that you did the primary, secondary, university, until now you're still having the challenges of communicating with the foreigners. Dear friends, here to TNC TV official, you come, you follow the way you explain the lessons. Lesson of English, English lesson. English language, I told you that is a language that is very simply learnable. You can learn it. You start from low level, advanced level, and excellent level. There is no need to cross the borders for countries saying that you go to United States in all UK to learn English. Can know it, can understand all of the words, can understand all of the sentences. Dear friends, I thank you so much if you have subscribed. If you have not subscribed, please do it for my sake. If you have subscribed, you are my friend. You are my friend because really you support me. When you support me, I'm very motivated. I'm very committed in this career of teaching you English, dear friends. This is the platform on which everyone who is going to decide to follow the lessons really is going to get a lot of skills of English. Let me remind you what you're supposed to do to be fluent in English, dear friends. First of all, you have to make sure you know the spelling of the letters, dear friend. Don't have the confusions about the spelling of the letters. I mean A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Dear friends, can you imagine me someone? He says, can you spell the letters making your name? And you failed by here, please. It is shameful to meet someone who did primary, secondary, and university, and he fails either to spell the letters making the name. After the letters that you do that, you have to know 10 kinds of the words. In English, you know, there are some words. All of the words you have to know how you can say about them. Your friends, word number 1 should be noun. When you learn English, you have to start from nouns. When you know the nouns, it means that you have to know that in English you find nouns of the people, animals, things, places, times, and ideas. After the nouns, of course, you are going to know more about the pronouns. Those words that are there to replace the nouns. Have to know them. Personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, relative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, indefinite pronouns, reflexive pronouns, and reciprocal pronouns. After knowing the pronouns, you are going to know the verbs. The verbs should be 3 kinds. Have 3 kinds of verbs. Auxiliary verbs, modal verbs, and 4 verbs. By here, you have to know the conjugation of those verbs in 12 tenses, 6 modes, and 4 forms, of course. You have to know that all of the verbs they are going to be conjugated in 12 tenses. I mean, present tense, present continuous, present perfect continuous, past tense, past continuous, past perfect continuous, future tense, future continuous, future perfect continuous. You have to know 6 modes of speaking. I mean, indicative mode, imperative mode, subjunctive mode, conditional mode, participle mode, and infinitive mode. If you don't know this, please, you're going to WhatsApp me, you call me, I'm ready, you contact me, I'm ready to make you understand them. When you understand them, I'm telling you, you construct the best sentences. When you construct the best sentences, you think in English more than you can think in your local language, in your national language. Yes, I don't want to despise your local language, but you know, this world is getting day by day digital. You have to make sure you're going to meet the foreigners, the people with whom you can share the conversations in English. Dear friends, after the adverbs, you have to know affirmative form, negative form, interrogative form, and the question tag. These are really very important lessons you have to master if really you want to understand English, if you want to speak English, if you want to practice English. So after that, you have to know 7 kinds of adverbs. I mean manner, frequency, degree, quantity, quality. Have to know these kinds of adverbs in English. Have to know them. After adjectives, qualificative adjectives, possessive adjectives, indefinite adjectives, interrogative adjectives, and numeral adjectives. You have to know them, dear friends. Okay. After that, you have to know the conjunctions, the articles, the prepositions, and the phrase words and the interjections. By here, for sure, you make sure you know 10 lessons. You make sure I don't have any confusion about these 10 lessons. You're going to see what is going to happen. I'm promising you that within only 3 months you are speaking English like American, like a British, like a English native. Dear friends, fellows, you Rwandese, please, why don't you follow me for sure? I beg you, please. You keep watching my videos. When you watch my videos, you leave a comment. I'm ready to show you the way you're going to speak English fluently, dear friends. I told you that my name is Celestine. I was born in Rwanda, grew up in Rwanda. I studied in Rwanda. I did letters and literature. I made more researches after finalizing my studies. I've seen that it is very simple to practice English, to know English. This is the platform of yours. There is no need to say you are going to think in local language. Local language, yes, you know it, but you try to think the way you are going to introduce yourself to the foreigners. Because when you meet the foreigners, they don't like your local language. They are not interested. You are going to learn a business. You want to prosper on condition that, of course, you share the conversations, you share the debates, in English. You should be able to convince the audience. When you are speaking, you make sure all of your messages are being transmitted and reaching to the audience 100%. When the audience asks you the questions, you are ready to respond all of the questions on the questions you are being asked. Dear friends, where is the problem for sure? You see, in English, you find only 10 listening you have to master. Where is your problem? Why do you fail to communicate to the foreigners? Why do you fail to convince the audience? Why do you fail during the interviews? Why don't you listen to the foreigners? Dear friend, it is possible. You follow the speeches of the best English speakers. You follow different platforms from where you get knowledge and skills and vocabulary and expressions. You follow here on TNC TV official the way I explain the lessons. I'm telling you, within the shortest time, you're going to see day by day there is improvement. You are speaking English like American, like a British, like a English native. I mean here, when it is a matter of adopting the accent or the slangs, that is not a lesson. When you get the opportunity to live with the Americans or the British or the English natives, I'm telling you, it is not a big deal to know the slangs and the accent of those people. Dear friends, you know, when you know English, you know it. When you don't know it, you don't know it. But here to Tennessee TV Official, we are ambitious to make sure all of the followers are being satisfied of the lessons that they are getting delivered here to TNC TV Official. As I promised you, I will never disappoint you. I will continue to make sure you are following the lessons, you are understanding all of the lessons, like they are nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, prepositions, conjunctions, phrase words. Either you must them like I made it, like I did. You're going to see that really within the shortest time. You are going to speak English fluently. You are going to practice English. You are going to communicate with the Americans. We are going to communicate with the English native, the best English speakers. You are not going to fear them. You are not going to frighten before the foreigners while you meet. Dear friends, here to Tennessee TV Official, you continue to give order of the book Getting Knowledge of English I do have here. I continue to follow you to explain you the lessons. 10 lessons. After 10 lessons, I explain new vocabulary and expressions. If you do have the confusions about some words, you WhatsApp me. When you WhatsApp me, really it's for free. I try to explain you and you get satisfied of my explanation. Friends, I don't want to delay in my video. Let me let me end by here. Tomorrow I will create another video that is going to support you to be fluent in English. Are you interested? If you're interested, you are going to share the video with others. I love you. Bye bye. See you next time.